previously in the GodBreaking, our party is on its way down the the lift, that descends through all the circles of hell, led by, oh shit, what's his name? Oh, here. Led by Galil, the I guess he would be the liftsman. You guys are on this platform that descends through the depths. You started in Avernus, where Mistress Ambrosia is the Duchess, and started working your way down through the levels of hell. Each level, as you are on this, basically this massive elevator, but it's really just a platform that descends deeper and deeper, suspended on these endlessly long chains. Every time you passed into a new realm, a new circle of hell, you had to pay the toll of that land. So in Dis, the second circle, one of you had to drink a cup of molten iron. Deimos gladly did that, and he's been suffering the consequences ever since, or at least enjoying the consequences. In the next land, Minaros, which was the ocean of rot. What was the shit? What was the toll there? I forget.
Which one?
The acid water? The
Oh, the acid water. Yeah, that's right. One of you had to jump in.
Deimos did that one too.
Yeah. What was the? I forget. Why am I blanking on this? What was the long stand? The consequences of that? Did anything happen?
No, Deimos is actually thinking all these challenges are a joke.
Oh, that's right. Cause Feldorn. Yeah, Feldorn create a barrier where he divided the atoms, the molecules, so that the acid did not affect you. That's right. Okay. Then in the next land, Phlegthos, where the fire was. Um, let's see here. One of you had to. I think Elwyn did something with fire there, right? Why am I forgetting this stuff?
And then Deimos passed that one too.
Of course. Well, you are now on the 5th layer, 5th circle of hell, Stygia. And here, the Galil. This is Galil's homeland. This is where he is from. He hails from. So he is trotted off to go do something. What he's doing, you're not sure. But on Stygia, he did make it clear that the lower down you go, the more powerful and the more costly these tolls become. Um, so the frigid tempests and the blizzard like conditions are battering you. Um, the hourglass that marks how much time you have to spend here has been flipped, and the sands are beginning to fall. But there's a lot of time that you guys have to spend. You guys made multiple barriers. Lehman's tiny huts, followed by a rock wall, and up on the very outside is the Tesla fraction. But after 10 minutes of that, you feel the cold still penetrating in. And inside the center of this multi-layered shell you've created, you can see the tiny hut beginning to crack as frost crystals begin to form on the outside of the hut.
Okay, I am annoyed, so I am going to be using my crown, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm basically taking the earth that we're currently on and kind of flipping it, so so that basically, okay, we might fall onto the top of this tiny hut, but we're still in the tiny hut, but the earth is flipped, so at least we don't have to deal with the wind, and we're kind of buried alive underneath. But
How much earth? How much earth are we talking?
let's say, 50 feet away from us, um, and I'm scooping it like a bowl and then flipping it over.
Okay, so how deep?
50 feet. So 50 feet, that's 100 feet diameter.
Okay. All right. So you activate your crown. I don't know if your crown's work in hell. Have we worked? I'll give you this part because I think it says divine or
Yes,
wait,
comes
does your
from
crown?
material and divine nature. So if this is material, then it could work.
You could
Uh,
use your music to do the same thing.
yeah, but then this is my crown. So I was like plant life, water, or earth. So I'm like, this is earth, right? And water?
Sure. We'll say the cold is unnatural, but the ground itself was mimicked after the one of the realms of Mount Celestia. So you find it difficult. Normally, you'd be able to move a lot more, um, but the land itself is resisting you. But you are able to do enough to do 50 feet. All right.
Yeah, cool.
So you invert the whole circle. The ground lifts under you, and it's like flipping a table over. Boom. You guys are now underground, 50 feet below the ground, and the ground is cold, but at least you're out of the winds.
Hmm.
Okay. Here underneath, the cold is still seeping in, but it's not as bad. The wind chill factor has diminished. You look at the sands. Even though you're upside down, the sands still are falling in the direction that they're supposed to.
Ooh.
Is it fallen enough to calculate how long it will take it to finish?
About another hour.
Okay.
All right. Any ideas, guys?
Yeah, link me your spell that gives people. Oh wait, no, that only lasts 10 minutes. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
Well, most of my ideas won't work because we're actually required to endure this land. So, um, hey Elwin, I actually have an idea. Um, Midas. Let's see here. Where's my crown? The hell? Oh yeah, it's under abilities. So Deimos is the god. Deimos, you're a god, right?
My name's Deimos.
But you're a god, right?
Um,
You're divine. Oh wait, you are divine.
Edwin,
You are
Edwin,
divine.
check my pants. What
Okay.
does my hero say?
Mechanically speaking, Midas. So when I use my crown to take light, uh, let's see here, to draw in soul energy from divine or natural life, right? Is that
Mm-hmm.
like pulling energy from a battery, or does it actually damage the soul that I'm taking it from?
So the way I envision this, you know how in Dragon Ball Z, when they're pulling in the energy from like all the living things around them to this big fireball or this big energy blast. Is that Dragon Ball Z or is that Naruto? In Naruto, he charges the monk energy or what's it called?
So is it a stupid ninja or is it like a sweet dude you're thinking of? That's the best way to tell which one you're thinking of.
The energy being absorbed like that way. I remember like there was air and there was thunder. Nothing about absorbing energy from the natural
From
world.
nature.
Wait,
I think it's probably what do you call it? Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, well
So
you gotta.
my idea is to pull power out of the three of us and put it in Elwin.
So it takes
God.
But not if
um
you're Gerda.
yeah it's a naturally restoring. It's soul energy is might be the wrong word. You're not actually draining someone's soul. It's like it's like life energy. Um,
So it's akin to
so you
pulling
guys
power out of a battery.
yeah, and the battery will naturally recharge, but it takes a while.
Alright.
yeah,
Um,
as the
so
nerd's
for,
doing that, I'm doing this to get heat.
So my idea is to draw energy out of the three of us and empower L1 to to make a to make a more powerful flame. That's my idea.
Well, before we do
It's
that,
a weird video.
I'm gonna look at the I'm gonna use my my spark of insight,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to try to look at this coal that's seeping in because it doesn't seem very natural. It doesn't seem very like just
We're
arcane. It seems like
we're
something else is powering it. Like the acid water before was sort of like rage and emotion and other things supernatural. So I'm thinking this might be something similar. So I'm gonna try to like look between the weeds and see what it is.
hey,
Okay.
hey Rinley. Hey Rinley.
Hmm.
We're in hell. Nothing here is natural.
I know, but exactly what the hell are we dealing with?
Okay.
Lord of
Roll
hell.
roll your roll your spark and a perception check.
Alrighty,
I'll be right back.
six. Oh, yay! Okay.
Um. So your instincts are correct, friendly. So um
There's a
in
demon that guided you.
you touch friendly and guide her. Each here the cold is a manifestation. It's like a spiritual manifestation of of let's see what's a way to put it. It's not quite suffering, mortal suffering, right? It's a manifestation of hopelessness. It's a manifestation of
Fair.
despair. Yeah, despair is a good word. So, and it's showing up as a physical or material effect. So the cold is real. You guys are shaking. It's not just in your heads, but the driving essence of it is all the despair and the hopelessness of all the creatures of all the of all the material realms.
So we're on the suicidal plane. Okay, fine. Oh boy. I let everyone know. So,
Yeah.
anyone feeling hopeful today? Because I feel like we might want to commit suicide soon.
Well, the cold is coming in, right? And as it seeps, as the temperature drops, right? So now you guys are starting to feel it. You got at least 45 minutes ago, but the temperature in this room, even with Elwyn's fire bolts orbiting around him, and even with you flipping the rock over, so the wind is not as much of a factor. Um, and the cracking of the Lehman's tiny hut has slowed down. It's still frosting on the outside, but the temperature is getting colder and colder, and you can feel it. You're already starting to lose feelings in the tips of your fingers, in your nose and in your ears. All right, some slight discoloration of skin.
When I close my eyes and I use my eye muscles to look at the strongest thing on this plane of existence, what do I see?
The strongest thing.
Yes, I'm flexing my eye muscles.
You're looking right into my eyes, Deimos.
I said the strongest, not
Deimos,
the thing that has a dollar face.
Deimos, why are you looking into my eyes again?
I'm trying to. It's very gross, but I need you to move because you're like top 24 in this plane.
Your
You're like
flexing,
you're like number 24.
your flexing keeps moving me in front of you. You're the one doing it.
I'm actually. Why is he talking like this? He's literally licking his own asshole right now. It is crazy.
So
It is stop licking your butt.
so you're
What,
looking you're
who
looking out there for you're trying to find the strongest creature on
the
this.
strongest creature, Mr. Depression Lord? Because I think he's missing something, which is called a friend.
hold on. All right. So Deimos, you're flexing your eyes.
Yes.
um, let me think here. Would Deimos be able to see? So your vision is really is really hampered, and 84 is not going to do it, or an 89 is not going to do it.
No. No, 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 no. I'm spark this bitch. Here's a D. Yes. That was a D3, so that's 3. So that's a 91 times 3.
All right. All right. You flex your eye muscles. You look off into the
Yes, it's
stone, and you realize that you see just stone, and rock and stuff all around you, right?
But then I flex harder.
You flex harder, and as you do, your eyes begin to look into the flow of reality even beneath this place. You can see the manifestation, the cold as a manifestation of despair. Um, you can look through the material, through the matter around you, off into the plane, and you can tell that while this world is full of looks barren from the parts that you've seen, it actually is full of life. There are creatures of all sorts, large, monstrous creatures, hordes and hordes of frozen abominations and despicable hellions. And far off, on a throne in the great distance, you can see a single being sitting there, surrounded by his creatures and his armies.
Now, what does his heart look like? Does it look sad?
His heart?
Yes.
This is really far. You looking,
No,
you're
no,
looking.
wait. Yeah.
He doesn't.
He's wearing armor.
Oh,
He doesn't even acknowledge you, Deimos.
oh shit. Is it bad that Deimos is remembering a time when he used to have armor? And that's a pretty cool looking armor. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually you as you think that, you actually start getting a little sad because you missed the armor. You see how he's got really badass armor, and as you think about the armor and how you've lost it all, you find yourself starting to shiver because you're getting colder.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
dear. Oh.
Then I remember that my armor saved all my friends' lives and my life and the planes and all the gods. So my armor did everyone a solid, and now I'm even happier. Maybe I have to break this guy's armor to make him happy.
Okay, I'm gonna boost you up. Okay,
Yeah.
don't resist this.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
doing something to help, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
gate him.
to touch Deimos' shoulder, pat him
Yeah.
on the shoulder,
Yeah.
and I'm going to cast this spell
Yeah.
as a ritual. So with
What does that even do?
Aurelian, you feel blissfully happy as you stare at him.
And then I flex that into him.
You become a friendly drunk. It says.
Oh shit.
The
Alright.
stout and is sort of stunned, but you're very friendly and helpful.
How cold does it look in front of him?
In front of him? Oh, absolutely cold. It is beyond cold.
So you're saying I will do the craziest thing anyone has ever seen, is I'm going to save this hell plane. I'm gonna cast gate,
It fails.
and
Yeah.
then
You can't
No,
get
it
into the
doesn't.
same plane.
I'm gonna gate to his plane with my fist.
You're
And
on
I'm
the same
gonna-
plane. Teleport,
I'm-
damn it.
And I'm gonna teleport to him. Someone teleport me to this guy. I'm gonna hug this shit out of him.
Ripping and tearing, you can totally teleport. That would help.
I pushed Deimos and teleported to him.
Oh, wait a second. Deimos knows how to teleport. I close my eyes and I flex really hard. And I grab at reality. And I take
Yeah.
one step forward.
Oh, your turn.
And
Alright.
then, as I feel the cold,
Deimos, roll an
I'm
athletics
not
check.
cold.
Roll an athletics check. I want to see how well you can step forward through reality.
Here is my that's for guidance. Yeah. Yeah, the Deimos is really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
All right. You step.
Oh
You
shit.
you take the biggest leap forward that you've ever taken. You can feel your glutes tensing up as you step forward, and you just a power step forward, right? You're tensing every muscle in your body. You can feel and are your eyes open or closed?
It's always. I have so much blood in my eyes. I have to flex them so hard, so I keep them closed.
All right.
Because I believe in my muscles.
If your
All
eyes
right.
aren't open, you don't know where
You
you're going.
euphorically believe in them
I
because you
can
don't flip
see
out.
through reality with my muscles.
All right, all right. You feel the world breaking around you, crackling and shattering. You hear the crumbling and cracking of just barriers. All these barriers are just breaking. Um, okay, and you push forward. You push forward another half a step, and standing there, and all of a sudden it feels tingly. You feel the power of reality just shaping and changing around you. Okay.
Because it always does because I'm real strong. Because I eat my protein.
Okay. So you broke through the you open your eyes and you find yourself um I'll say since it was a pretty big step. Okay, I'll say you find yourself 15 feet away from where you were before. But you've walked through the tiny hut. You walked through the stone wall, and you even walked through Elwin's Tesla fraction.
Okay.
So, Elwin, how much
So-
damage does Tesla fraction do?
A butt ton.
Let me see here. Let me find this.
Like 15,000 damage or some shit.
All right, any physical object passing through. It's not as much as I thought. 100 d100.
It used to be.
Oh yeah, I don't think this is just like uber powered up.
Yeah, he can crank it up when he throws multipliers on top of it. All right, so that's lightning damage to Deimos.
Alright, I will add that.
That's not called 100. That's just
Oh, wait.
like
That probably makes me really warm.
Oh, that's right. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7,
like
8, 9, 10, 11. That's 30. Okay, hold on.
Oh, thanks, Renly.
So
that's like the
Wow. Wow, thanks. Great party member here. Yeah.
so 1401 times 3. 1401 times 3 plus that.
Plus
5,000.
577 equals minus the 600 because I had
There.
that. Okay, so 4180.
Like it's
I'll do it.
4778 or something.
It's well, yeah. 4180.
But he folded space and time. He didn't pass through it. He ripped a hole and bypassed it. He did not pass scope.
I'm gonna tap out and my back is killing me.
Oh no, you okay, dude?
Oh, dude.
It's just sore from still recovering.
All right.
Next,
Yeah, take a break,
next
dude.
week's yeah. Later.
Okay, take care. Yeah, so he walked forward. He physically walked forward. I didn't see any sparks rolled or hear anything else. I heard him just step forward. So he stepped forward. He stepped through all these barriers and he stepped through the Tesla fraction.
Alright. And now, because I'm crazy, super crazy Deimos,
Dead
who's
Deimos?
the craziest of awesome super Deimoses. Deimos, you're
No, he was
just
in a-
But it's way colder out here. It is shivering. All right, you're starting to doubt yourself. You're starting to think, maybe you're not as badass as you thought you were.
That's
Uh,
impossible. Did you just say Deimos thinks he's not badass? That is a stupid thing that you just said. That is crazy. That makes literally no sense what you just said. Deimos is so full of bliss and happiness. He cannot get taken down. I don't know how my health literally went back to everything. Oh, because that's
Before he sparked it, right? Like what? You're euphoria.
So-
You forgot to like actually roll it, but you totally sparked
Alright.
it, right?
Well, my, huh? Oh, I rolled a spark. I rolled my spark for it. Oh, it's not up there.
And Spark was for the vision.
Oh, I rolled another three. Oh, here, I must do. Yeah, I know a system.
No,
I rolled
no, no,
20 feet.
no, no.
There, there.
1, 2, 3.
This whole thing is Spark Central. I'm saving my hug for my D5. So that's times three.
All right, you step 60 feet away instead, instead of 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can't dimensional travel inside the realm of the gods.
You can't dimensional travel in this land.
He already
I'm
let
not.
you tear, he already let
Oh.
you tear into the realm of Lord of Hell once. He's not gonna let you do it again.
First off, Deimos isn't dimensionally traveling. He's just being strong, and unfortunately, is a byproduct of me working out. I get to do what Deimos does, which is things
Okay.
that doesn't make sense.
All right. So
Now
Adis and Renly, right? You watch Deimos just walk forward and break through these barriers, right? He jumps and jiggles a bit as he walks through the Tesla fraction, but he just walks into this frozen ground. So now you're looking down this tube, this we'll call it 60-foot tube. He's at the very end. He's curled in a ball at the very end. He's talking to himself. You hear him muttering to himself, but he's at the very end of this tunnel he's created underground, and he's just like sitting there shivering.
No, I'm not.
I true polymorph him and Renly into blocks of hellstone.
So what is this? What's does the Lord of Hell notice when I try to teleport to him?
What's he doing? Are you trying to look and see what he does?
Yeah, that's my eyes are closed the whole time because I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
teleport to him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He's watching. He's observing. He's not the lord. He's the lord of this realm. He's the lord of Stygia, and this is the fifth layer down.
I'm gonna send him a message with my mouth, and it's gonna say, "Yo, we need to talk. Come on over here, bro." By the
Okay.
way, my name's Deimos. Nice to meet you.
Okay. All right. You speak that off into the darkness.
Yeah, I'm real good at this game.
All right, Adis, you polymorph them, you shape change them into blocks of what?
I true polymorph them both into blocks of hellstone.
Of stone. Okay.
Like hell iron. Sorry, hell iron. Since they're the only ones that are actually here. And then I'll assume my form of the short sword. And now we're immune to damage till the sand finish falling. I can't believe I finally have a use for this form you gave me.
All right. You assume the form. So time goes by. Another half hour goes by, and the temperature plummets. Now that you guys are inanimate objects, the literally like the zone goes completely cold. Adis, are you guys are aware of like even the um, just like the kinetic energy within molecules, is starting to slow down. You're approaching, and if it were in scientific terms, it would be approaching absolute zero. Okay. The last grain of sand falls. What do you do?
Back out, and then I'll release them.
Adis, you're in your short sword form, and you will the form to revert. But the motion of, and you can tell that you start. The motion of the material, the atoms and molecules starts to shift, but after a few seconds of it, as they move slowly, they seize up and don't and stop moving. It's that cold.
Fine, I'll just wait till he moves the thingy.
How long does your polymorph spell, or your true polymorph spell last?
Forever.
Forever.
I never said I'd let it go off on me.
I have no way of stopping it.
Yo, you four have been
Yeah.
done and missed out.
What are you
And
talking
also
about?
rocking in the corner.
Deimos is a beast.
Right now, he's been reduced to his true
How
form.
far away was this dude?
Oh. This place is the size of a yeah. It's into in and of itself. It's a plane. It's an almost infinite plane. So he was many leagues away, continents
On the
away.
other side of the planet.
Wait, he's not even coming towards me.
No.
He has a throne. Why would he get off his ass?
Actually, wait a second. So he's an ice dude. Does this guy have anything to do with that ice mountain in heaven? That talks stupid riddles and makes no sense.
Noted.
Hey, Deimos. On that
What?
picture of the Lord of, on the picture of the Lord of this realm, I put a little circle on there. That's how big you are compared to him.
No, I'm the only one who can see him. He's that big. Here is about how big my shoe is. He's very small.
Okay. You guys hear some scraping. Time goes by. You're not sure how long. How long?
I mean,
But you hear
we're
some
fine.
scraping.
We're rocked. We're hell.
Yeah, Deimos
Iron.
and Finley are unaware of the passage of time. And
I'm not.
And they'll remember nothing of being a block of stone. I'm the
That's
only
also
one
not true.
of the passage of time.
That's also not true. This is ridiculous. The Adis thinks as how it works. Yeah, he doesn't even know how to do his own spells.
Here, Deimos.
Time goes by.
Choose these.
The cold is truly pervasive. I mean, the rock. I mean, you guys are polymorphs into rocks, but the rock itself is completely dormant now. I mean, like at a point of absolute zero, the you can feel like the structure of the rock just beginning to be less cohesive. Same thing with the sword. The the any decorations, any leather or wood parts of the sword have long since rotted and gone brittle and fallen away. The metal itself is it's extremely compromised, right? Just a little bit of force would probably shatter it completely.
It's the divine form.
The you hear some scratching after an unknown amount of time goes by. Some scratching and some scraping. And then you feel you hear the movement of rock. Fortunately for you guys, Renly flipped the platform upside down, right? So as Galil is working to free the lift, right? You guys are all still like in the lift chute, so it doesn't take much work for him to clear this area. And he scrapes through, and you find him digging through, and he pops his head down, and he doesn't really see anything, but he tunnels down to your area, and you see him poking around on the ground, and he finds the keyhole for his staff to go into, and he pops that in there. And you guys remember, you guys are inverted, and he twists it, and the chains tighten, and you can feel them pull, cranking, and as that happens, it reverts and it flips the lift back to its proper orientation. The ground shatters, the earth flips, and all this stuff just shakes away. Lots of debris and snow and rubble everywhere. He's standing there, and he scratches his skull, and he says, "Well, never seen that before. Normally, I'd expect to see frozen blocks of, you know, whatever those people were, the mortals. Here, they must have shattered and blown away. Oh well, Fuck it. He clicks it, and the lift begins to go back upwards.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I tell him, no. We're supposed to go down.
Well, you know what, Midas? I'm still
Yeah.
technically conscious, so I will release the concentration on the polymorph on the two of them and see if Deimos can break out of it.
Deimos is hell iron. This is ridiculous. Do you know how much hell iron is still in my balls? In my gut? Everywhere? This is nothing. Deimos
Deimos,
is...
you come to. You are the only one who was not on the lift because you walked off of it.
Yeah. I fucking
All right.
jump up there. And I'll fuck
You come to.
crazy, Deimos. Deimos is going crazy. I go balls deep. I go crazy. I'm gonna
Oh,
put this stuff
your
down.
body doesn't work. Your body doesn't
Yeah,
work.
it does. No, I'm super
You
crazy, Deimos.
you open your eyes and you look up and
Yeah.
you can see the lift slowly moving upwards. It's about 30 feet above you now.
Okay.
You try to move, but you look down and your body is still partially rock and it's still the polymorph is slowly releasing. So you're mid transformation back into your physical form.
Okay. I eat a sensu bean.
Oh, wait. You have the color. Use the color.
I use my fancy shit and I blast up to Elwin.
Oh, the tether?
Yeah.
And I say, bro, let's go down.
Okay.
I
All right.
mean,
You
okay,
activate
Elwin.
you activate your Deimos tether. So
Yeah.
you fly up, right? You smash through the bottom of the lift, and you're still a half stone, and you smack into half stone Elwin, right?
Yeah.
And as you do, you guys rattle around, and Galil he jumps in place. He lets out a little squeak, right?
Yeah.
And he looks at you. You guys are like, I'm having a hard time explaining what they look like. So you're like half slab of stone, half half
I'm
people.
like a mermaid, but my bottom half is stone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a stone maid. I mean, a man stone maid. Don't ask questions. Bro,
All
we're
right.
going down.
He looks at you and he says, "You were here the whole time."
It's me,
As-
Deimos. I'm passing
You look
every challenge. Look at me.
you think you're doing that, but your mouth barely moves, right?
No,
You're
I'm
making
at
sounds
Super
like
Deimos I'm doing Super
like that.
Deimos, so I'm talking at a normal pace. I'm
As you
smart.
as you as you try to speak, it's so your lips are so frozen that every time you move, like the skin around your mouth cracks and splinters, right? It starts to bleed a little bit, but as soon as the blood emerges, it freezes right away.
Yeah,
It's quite painful.
yeah. So I tell him to go down.
He says,
I
"I'm
understand
sorry.
what Deimos is
What?"
trying to do.
Uh
Down.
huh. Okay. So eventually, he understands what you're saying and he stops the lift, right? And it's still extremely cold here. He goes, "Oh, you wish to continue the passage downwards and pay more tolls."
Yeah.
He says, "I must warn you." He says, "It seems like you barely managed to pass this one, to pay this cost.
Yeah.
Are
So
you
is it-
certain? Your
Yes.
body is so frail. Are you
Yes.
certain you wish to continue?"
Yes. My name's Deimos.
He says,
And
"Very
I'm
well."
old as fuck.
He
How
clicks
does it work
his
with tea break?
he clicks his staff, and you guys continue to descend. It reverses the direction, and you can descend lower. You guys are still exposed to the elements. You did pass this toll. You pay this toll, but your bodies are frozen.
Can I?
So
I'm gonna polymorph into an ice memphit at this point, and hope that'll help a little bit.
Okay.
uh, and cast telepathic bond between us, so we don't have to actually use lungs.
Yeah. Movement, speaking, any kind of physical movement is going to be very difficult until you guys thaw. And there will be lasting effects. I'm going to give you guys all,
Yeah.
let's see, I'll call it 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oof. Do. Deimos is real cool. And so is Deimos' friends. Everybody likes us. Tempest likes us a lot. And we make buddies with everyone.
I don't think we were supposed to like turn into objects to make the tool. I think we need
All
to
that was
come with
required
fair
is
people.
to endure it, and we did.
Okay.
Deimos has a new friend that he's gonna convert and make friends with Tempest.
Hey Renle, how many spell slots do you have from 5th level up?
I think all of them.
Yeah,
I've been
like
using
what's the
rituals.
total?
Oh,
Like what's your
fifth
count
level
on
and
it?
up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cool. Remove all the exhaustion from us, please.
How?
With greater restoration.
Let me see.
This is gonna suck trying to do the next one with 2 levels of exhaustion on all of us.
Oh, I do have it, but I can't do it while I'm well shaped.
Oh, okay.
So I can't do that yet. I'll keep that in mind though.
Okay.
Oh, Deimos, by the way. Um, let's see if I can find it. There's a new anime out that's literally about your character.
The Catman.
Everyone's calling it like if One Punch Man and Harry Potter had a baby. It's about this dude who goes to a magic school. He can't cast magic, but he's basically lived Deimos' workout life.
Oh, I've heard this. Yeah, and he just punches his way through all the magic.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sorry about that. I was grabbing beer and getting some rice and beef to make rice and beef. But yes, I have actually been watching it. It's actually making me a little bit happy on the inside.
Is it actually a good
What's
one?
it called?
It's not great, but it's like also like not bad. It's like if you're bored, you're just like it's kind of funny because it's the same thing, just a fucking idiot who just punches shit.
What's it called?
I think it's like Muscle Wizard. I don't fucking know.
Give me a sec. I'm looking
Yeah.
it up real quick. Let's see here.
That's hilarious.
It's
I-
Mashal, Mashle, Magic and Muscles.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you guys.
All right.
I'll give you guys a link. No, when I read
Yeah,
the
link it in.
description, I'm not even kidding. I was like, that is totally Deimos.
That's hilarious. Let's check it out. All right, you guys are continuing to move down. Galil tells you. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
No,
as we're
Galil
going
tells
down,
you
because it
about the
takes
next
a
land.
while,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Chrysalis on Deimos, and if Adis wants it, I can definitely do it on him after. But Deimos looks really bad right now.
Deimos
How
is
many-
perfect.
how many-
Before we do anything, I will cast Greater Restoration on Adis and Elwyn and everyone else. I'll smack him around a bit with those because I can do that.
Yay!
Okay. Are you
many
casting
times
it
do you
enough to? Yeah. How many times can you cast it?
You have to cast it 2 times on each of us.
Yeah, I have a lot of spells. Deimos doesn't really use spells.
This is true.
It's a level 5, right?
Yeah.
I've got 3 5s. I'll use my 5s and 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll use 1 7 too. So I can get 3 people. I'm assuming Renly can do herself, right?
Well, the Crystallis will also remove 1 level of exhaustion, so you only need to cast it on me and you once.
Okay, well in that case, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 4 people. So I'll do everyone but Renly, because I'm assuming she can do it to herself when she has magic-y stuff.
Okay.
Is Renly's Chrysalis spell Midas a unique spell for her, or is it a spell in the world?
No, it's pretty much. Where'd you get that, Renly? Where'd you get that spell from?
That was from one of those tome books. Um, so it was a custom spell from that, and then I used it. And you said, "Okay," so I've been very happy to have it.
Yeah, it's just her. It's tied to Renly.
That's fair enough. That's why I was asking. I
Yeah.
thought it probably would be, but
Yeah, it's a pretty strong spell.
I'll keep
Alright.
an eye out while they're napping, cocooned.
The time traveled from Stygia to the next land, the next circle, Melibolgia, is not as long as you thought. From the Fire Realm to Stygia was a long time. This one is actually only just a couple hours. As you're descending, and now granted, you're not sure how much faster the elevator's going. Galil seems to have it cranked up to 11, so you're speeding through the darkness. And as you emerge into this next land, all you see is depth. Like this is extremely tall, and you see the face of a couple of massive, jagged mountainsides. Right? It seems like these spires reach from the base of the plane all the way to the top of the plane. Right? And it's very, very tall. You're realizing that this is the inverse of let me see here.
Oh, the airplane, the
Yeah.
plane with all the air
Arcadia.
levels?
Arcadia. You see how tall Arcadia was on Mount Celestia? This one is the inverse of that plane. So it's extremely tall. All right? And as soon as you get there, the lift stops. Right? So you're at the very tip, the very top of the realm of this land, and it's extremely far down. Right? Galil looks at you all and says, "This is Malebolgia, land of jagged rock, avalanches, and sharp," he says, "sharp stone capable of cutting and breaking anything." He says, "The toll is for one of you to fall the entire length of this mountainside."
I ask him if douchebag is here as I walk to the edge.
He pauses and he says, "Yes, this is
Wait,
the
we're
land
gonna-
that I delivered Zogdras to."
Sweet, we're gonna kill him before we leave, and I jump off.
Okay?
And I just go into a what do you call it? The the
Do you turn into a
skydiver.
sword?
Nah, I go into the skydiver's dive.
Okay. Adis,
And as I'm falling off, I say, "Rate you to the bottom, Deimos."
Oh no! Oh no!
alright, so if
Deimos
you look,
is still making food, but Deimos jumped off first because I'm fast as fuck.
Adis, you begin to fall, right? And, you're doing your skydiver thing, and but it's not long before you realize that these mountains are immense, and it's not gonna, you're going to start hitting rock.
I'm following the chain.
What?
If that's possible, I want to
Following the chain?
Yeah, follow the chain down. That the lift is attached to. Isn't there like a chain that goes through the lift that it goes down the chain?
No, it attaches to the lift and just lowers down.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Adis, you're falling, and as you're falling, you're beginning to pick up speed, and the air is murky and thick, but it's not unpleasant. The temperature of it is not hot or cold. It's actually a pretty mild environment until you make contact with the rock, and as you smash into the rock for the first time, you realize and you think that like, oh, I could have just flown or cast a fly spell, but in the back of your mind you understand that none of that would have worked. This realm is the realm of endless falling, an infinite fall. Um,
I still wouldn't have thought about it because it's a race to the bottom with Deimos.
Yeah, did Deimos get that rest from the catalyst crystal thing?
yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna fix my shit up real quick.
Do you want to rocket yourself down? Like, use that to make your falling even faster?
No, if I
Um,
do that, then that would be cheating. Me and Deimos are just free
I
falling
mean,
race to the bottom.
he's still
No cheating.
falling.
It's no cheating.
Okay. Deimos, are you actually gonna jump too?
yeah, fuck, Deimos is passing every fucking challenge here. That's it's if you know what, Deimos is gonna he's gonna cast. Watch this. This is some broken ass shit. Watch this. It will not help at all. But Deimos is an idiot. I will cast Stone Skin on both of us.
Okay.
Because it will do nothing. But you know,
Mi-
but it's funny.
Midas, since it's a reaction.
I'll do freedom of movement on myself because that's cool.
There you go. Since
Okay.
it's a reaction, can I use my shield spell, my improved shield spell, to try to blunt the impact? I know it won't
Yes.
stop all the damage, but like
Yeah.
blunt the impact, and then kind of like use it like use the shield almost like a arcane sled, like when I hit it, and then just start riding down the mountain.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can do that.
You're
It
falling.
sounds like it will make you slow. Deimos fucking dives.
How
I
are you
hit a
gonna fall
mountain.
it?
I hit a mountain, Deimos. I gotta get a
That's
first.
because you ain't strong enough to jump farther.
You hit it 5 minutes earlier.
You smash into the side of the ramp. Now, so granted, Adis did step off first, and Deimos, you're trying to jump down after him.
I like propel shoot myself forward.
You smash into the rock, Adis, and pain flares all through your body. The stone skin that's on your skin, that's surrounding your body. It shatters. You can feel it break and shatter. It's not completely broken off. It did a little bit to blunt the impact, but you can tell it's going to fail very quickly. You cast your arcane shield, a very powerful spell, right? Bracing for the next impact, and it smashes into the rock. The jagged, these rock are this is unlike any rock that you've seen before. It's jagged, it's sharp, right? Instead of breaking, it's tearing and cutting. You can see dents or divots and chunks being ripped away from the arcane shield already as you smash into and you begin to sled your way down. A few seconds later, you see Deimos, this golden, mostly naked, divine-looking being, smash into the rock beside you, and he's tumbling down while you're sledding down. Deimos, your impact into this rock is it's painful. It's like
Yeah.
you remember. It reminds you. It's so painful. It reminds you of when Bane slapped you, right? That much pain to your very core. It smashes into your body. You can feel your skin begin to break. Blood begins to seep from the impact points as you're tumbling and rattling down this mountain.
Oh shit.
Midas,
This is pretty inconvenient.
I want to spark a Constitution check. That's how well I'm enduring the pain.
Okay. You're doing good.
Oh wait, I didn't actually roll the spark. Hold on. So
Okay.
yeah, 43.
Okay.
Because
And
for me, like out of character for my character, this is like something that's fun. Like fun to get to do something that isn't casting a bunch of like spells and shit. It's
Yeah.
just fun with Deimos.
Okay. All right. You're flying down the mountain. Adis, so you guys continue on for a couple minutes. Adis, your shield is beginning to chip away. As you're telling us, that's not going to last much longer. Deimos, you're slamming into rock. You're bashing it. You're getting the shit beat out of you. All right.
Actually, every time I hit, I'm gonna try to power kick off of it to speed up even faster. Did I get to the bottom first?
All right. Okay. All right. You smash into things. You face plant into a bunch of rock. The rock shatters and breaks. Your face is cut up and torn up. Um, halfway down, as you guys are speeding up even more, about half of the way down, is when Adis, your shield shatters completely and it's gone. Deimos,
Or
the next impact you land on, boom, and you crack into something. A rock that was so hard and placed at such an off angle that as your body slammed into the whole brunt, you realize that you just broke your arm.
I
Your
want to
arm is
use a
now
reaction to punch it.
okay with your other arm.
Yeah.
Okay, you
You
punch the
break
rock.
both
I
You punch
freed
the rock.
myself, idiots.
I wanna
All right.
I wanna cast double fireballs. One
Okay.
right in front of and under me, one right in front of and under Deimos to blow us up away from the mountain.
Okay. All right. So roll those. I mean, so your guys are all taking massive damage. So on top of the bludgeoning and the piercing damage, the fire erupts, and you guys go hurtling out. It buys you some time for sure.
So
Uh,
let's see here. I take half this because I have fire resistance.
Okay, I'll say it buys you another 10% of the fall. So you guys have 40% to go before you guys impact the rock again. So you're just bouncing and rolling down this mountain. Deimos, it is
Yeah.
beginning the damage is beginning to pile up. Okay, you're
Oh,
bleeding
shit.
incessantly. You've dislocated your left shoulder, your right arm is broken, flat, hanging, flailing to the side. Your ankle is twisted inwards, in an unnatural
Oh,
angle.
shit.
Okay.
Deimos, how are
Yeah.
your legs? How are your legs?
Deimos is strong as fuck. I flex my bones into place.
I will dive
But-
down under Deimos and put Odorok's resilient sphere on myself, so Deimos can land on it and run on top of the ball as it goes down the mountain.
Adis,
Yeah.
Adis,
I'm
you
a
laid it.
goddamn hamster.
Adis, so far you've managed to avoid taking much of a direct impact yourself. At this landing point, you're casting Autoluke's Resilient Sphere right at the point of impact. Okay?
Yep.
You smash into the side of the mountain. The sphere holds for now. You can tell one more hit like that and it'll break. Deimos smacks into the top of the mountain on top of that, above it, right? I mean,
I thought I was on the sphere.
Yeah, you're on top of the sphere.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you're gonna try to run. You're gonna try to run
Yeah.
and while it's rolling and stay on top. All right, I need a
Deimos-
dexterity check to stay on top of it.
Okay.
You're great at this.
Plus guidance.
All right. With your one broken ankle, you're hopping. You can't really run too well. It's like a more of a gimp hop slash stumble forward.
But it's fast as fuck.
You're managing to stay on top of the ball for now. And then the thing careens off a large cliff, and Deimos, you can tell it's gonna hit really hard the next landing.
I jump off of
I-
it.
I put another sphere around him.
Okay, so you guys are both hamster cages,
Yep.
hamsters in a ball. All right,
Pinball!
Adis, this next landing is gonna break your first sphere.
That's fine.
Okay, it lands. Yours shatters. Deimos takes splinters, but he's inside. Deimos, you slam into the bottom of the ball, but you're okay. Adis, as yours
run on
shatters.
my sphere.
That's two. Yeah, then I'll jump up on top of his sphere.
Yes, brilliant idea.
Adis, roll a dexterity check.
I'll have to probably spark this.
I feel like hell doesn't like us being here.
Oh, come on, Deimos. If you'll soon learn. Oh, it's just the first one. Hell is
Okay.
a fun place. Why do you think
Okay,
everybody
so-
wants to come?
So, ironically enough, that's slightly higher than Deimos' roll. So you're actually managing to stay on top of this ball, right?
Yeah.
So Renly, you're seeing this comic, this sight, right, of Adis scrambling to stay on top of this resilient sphere as it smashes down the mountain. There's only
So I'm going
25%. Yeah, 20%
I'm
of the mountain
going
to
to
go.
be it to Galil, and I'm like, do you want more tea? Do you think they'll survive?
Galil looks at you and says, "Why are they giggling? They shouldn't be giggling."
I'm a hamster.
Um,
Oh,
Um, this ball smashes down again. The ball shatters. There's 15% of the
no.
mountain to go.
Okay,
15.
as the ball shatters, I will kind of fall forward, casting another ball on me for Deimos to hop up on top of.
Okay.
Oh wait, you said there's only 15%. Okay, about 10%. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do something fancy.
Okay. You guys begin to this and the from 15 to 10 the ball gives out again. The bottom part of the mountain is much more jagged and rocky. This is the worst part. The last 10%. So Adis, you've managed to avoid directly hitting, other than the first time you smacked into the rock,
Actually,
which did greatly jar your senses. All right. What are you guys gonna do for the last 10%?
Deimos has all this damage he takes. He grabs Adis. And my unicorn cap with all the damage I took. I will blow it out like a jet. And shoot ourselves really fast away. In a goop. Strawberry cream flavored.
And targeted on the area where we're leaving.
Yeah,
Immediately
I'm a genius.
to leave our mark on the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You put your unicorn. I'm assuming you activated the unicorn cap at the beginning.
It's always activated.
All right. So you fire the goop into the mountain and propel yourselves outward. You're meteor swarming.
Yeah, where we left to leave our own mark on the mountain.
We make
Okay.
it look like a dick.
I'll take an avalanche to follow you.
Yeah, two of them will make the point, and then two of the impacts will make the balls.
You do, yeah, you do that, and it triggers an avalanche. But in the split second that you had to do this, it's respectable. It's a respectable job.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are now
Great
basically
challenge.
you're free falling, and you're gonna land now. You see the bottom of this plane. Okay, all this stuff that you've done this whole time has only helped to accelerate you.
Yeah.
right? So now you're gonna land.
Okay, I grab Atis, and I stick him on top of me. I say, Atis, before we hit the ground, I have to tell you a secret. And I'm gonna whisper something into his ear right before we hit the ground. Just tell me when we're gonna hit the ground.
All right, you're getting really close. It's like 3,
Like,
2. Go ahead. 1.
Bubble, I tell him I win, bitch. I got to the bottom first. I'm the greatest. Look at me, Deimos, in the mountain.
I knew the bubble was gonna come up. I knew it.
All right. You smash into the ground. You guys actually slam so hard that you dig down into the earth. About 50 feet. So Adis and Damus, you're in a small tube at the bottom, piled up on top of each other. Renly, you guys are lowering. You're descending much more slowly than they fell. So
Call to Elwin. Elwin, tether them back. They can do this in reverse.
In this hole, I pat Deimos on the shoulder and say, "You're awesome." And I use my wish spell to create a golden crown, or no, a hell iron crown that says FFC on it, engraved in it, FFC. Free fall champion.
okay.
And I put it on his head.
I will actually wear this crown because it entertains me. Because I am the king of this mountain.
Yes, you are.
Okay. It takes a while, but the lift finally lands. Um, and it's not terribly. It's not too far away from where their little hole is. Are you guys gonna get up out of that little hole?
Yes, I will slowly do it because I'm in a lot of pain. But I
Yeah,
will
your
be
body's not really
healing
working so
myself.
well anymore.
I'll heal myself along the way. I will cast, what's it called?
Isn't it a good
Oh,
thing they healed us before we
guys. I forgot something. I'm a cleric. I have healing abilities. This is ridiculous.
You
Holy
do?
shit. Yes.
I thought you were a mage, Deimos.
Dude, I don't even know. But apparently I have cleric powers.
All right. It takes you some time and a lot of healing spells. You manage to fix your shoulder, heal the bone, and put yourself back together. Not quite as good as new, but you're on your way there.
Actually, the more your body breaks down, I can grow it up bigger and stronger. That's how muscles are made.
Yeah. Does bone work like that too?
Yes, don't look it up. But actually, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, yes, it does. Believe it or not, yeah, that is actually kind of how it works. Deimos is getting hella strong out of these trials. Especially,
All right.
shit. Especially my body's building together with all this raw, 100% hell iron. I'm getting some massive gain.
Okay. You land there, and as you're crawling out of the hole, Adis, what are you doing?
I'll climb up after him.
Okay. You both climb out of the hole?
Yeah.
Okay. Galil is standing there waiting for you guys to get out of the hole. And as you emerge, he says, "Well, I'm glad that you finished the journey. That you made it alive. I wasn't quite sure about the frail one, if he would make it." He says, "But I have," regrettable news to share with you. As enjoyable as this has been, this is the end of the line for me. My lift only goes this far."
Wait, what?
He says, "To descend further, you must take a different lift. Different system, different company. It's union and all that stuff. I can't go any further than this."
Which direction?
He points over to another area. He says, "There should be another lift that leaves from there, departing quite soon. If you rush, you can make it."
When Deimos asked this guy to come with us and become friends, because I feel like he's actually a good guy, and he's probably misunderstood, and how he feels about Tempest. The regular questions. What's he say?
He says, "Oh, you would not want me. I'm a very dirty, dirty boy."
Deimos has sex with octopuses and fish ladies, so you'd fit right in.
Allegedly.
That is pretty fucked.
I owed it. I tell him what I did to illustrate.
He says, "Let me put it to a vote." He turns his head to the coffin on his back and says, "Hey, all of you, yay or nay? Do we join up with them or no?" A second goes by, and then all the hands,
Their minds and tell them to give a thumbs up.
let's see here.
Oh my gosh, none of those actually got mind wiped. Oh, they remember all the fucked up shit. Oh no!
No, they like it. We're really good.
Oh, they might be into it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
62% of them. 62% of them vote no. They all the 62% of the hands flip you off, Deimos. They extend great middle fingers at you.
Can I try one more argument? I do a song and a dance.
You're singing and dancing.
Yes, I will sing and dance as I
Okay.
sing a song, as I
Do you
spoil
have-
up words. Yes, right now. Give me 12 seconds. Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. Here, nope, not with lyrics. Sure, this one sounds good. Friends we have heard at high, sweetly singing the plain in the mountains we reply, echoing the joy and strain. Glory to Tempest, glory to all our cool friends. Shepherds, why did you believe? Why your joyous strains prolong?
What the
Let the
fuck?
glad's started be. That's because your heavenly songs. Glory to Tempest, glory to all of our friends. Whoa, alright, I got one more verse. Come to Mount Celestia, or wherever we go, 'cause we go crazy places and see a tempest whose birth the angels sing. Come adore and bend a knee. Tempest the Lord, the newborn King. Glory to Tempest, glory to Tempest, friends. Yeah, that was pretty good, but that was great. That was pretty good. I think I did a good job. How'd you do? Yeah, gotcha.
I mean, normally DMs are supposed to reward stuff like that, but
Yeah,
I think you would have been better off rolling a charisma check. It's
what are you talking about? That was on point. Hey, 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 let me roll my performance roll, which
Traumatized all of them.
which I will be guiding, by the way. Here's my guidance. Ooh, that's a nice guidance. Here's my performance roll. Ooh,
okay.
shit. Oh, that's
It's
a
not bad. It's
20.
a 20. It's a 20.
Did you know Deimos is pretty much the bard of the universe?
Use that D5 spark.
And I use a D. Oh wait, I use a D3 spark because I'm chivalrous.
That
It
was a
doesn't do
D6 you rolled,
anything.
right?
Yeah, it
It does
was.
nothing.
No, 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 no. It makes
All
it
right.
slightly pizzazzier.
Yeah,
All right.
friends.
So,
That's
so
my
a
jazz
few of
hands at
the
the end.
so Deimos, you see the 62% of the hands on Galil's back, right?
Mhm.
Several of them, 20 of them changed their vote because they changed from flipping you off, right, to giving a thumbs up, right? But a lot of the other ones that were thumbs up switched to flipping you off instead.
Roll
So,
that D100 again. Roll it again. I can't. Yeah, I can't. Just do it. I got you. Don't worry about it.
all right, all right. These are the percent of people of the hands that vote no. It's worse now. All right. Galil says, the hands have spoken. He says, you lot, you've been funny, you've been memorable, but you can get fucked. And
Okay.
and now get off my lift. And he cranks the thing, and it starts to go up.
I give
Did
him
he notice the pamphlet that I shoved inside the casket?
He did not. He did not. But he takes your gold.
Good.
He takes the gold.
Yeah, I give him a box of chips.
He says,
Deimos, the crown's in the party sheet for you.
Hell yeah.
he points over in that direction. He says, the next lift system is over there. Watch out. These guys are fuckers. And he leaves.
All right. Well, now we've got a demon to kill and then a lift to catch.
Don't tempt Deimos with a good time.
And Deimos, I need a big favor.
Hey,
I want this demon's death to be long and painful. And then permanent.
okay, that's pretty dark. How about we talk to him?
No.
No, with our fists, and we will articulate why we had to beat him, just in case anyone's recording.
Okay. I can work
Yeah,
with that. I can work with that.
a solid wink.
All right. All right. You guys start walking in the direction that Galil pointed you to. And as you yeah, what are you doing, Renly?
Earth elemental. So I'm gonna be an earth elemental. I'm gonna try to earth glide through the area,
Okay.
and if it makes it any faster, I will then like ask Deimos, okay, can you be like the horses on a sleigh, and like Adis can climb up on my back, and here's a rope, and you just run really fast, Deimos.
You mean I have to run slower so I can stay with you?
No, 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 no. Adis is the passenger. I'm the sled. You
Uh,
are the horse. You're dragging us
wait.
forward.
Wait. I just want to make sure I heard this right. You said you think a strenuous workout on an uneven surface could help build my calf muscles.
Hey Renly, why don't you just bring out your boat?
That's flying, isn't it? I don't think flying works here.
I'll try. I'll cast fly on myself.
It does not work.
Okay.
So I'm just like Earth Elemental sled, and like Edis and
Oh.
Elwyn are on me as passengers, and Deimos, like we tie rope around Deimos, and Deimos hauls us over.
Midas, is
Mhm.
there any like loose rocks around us?
Oh yeah, lots.
I'm gonna find a nice cluster of it, and I'm gonna cast. Let's see here. Where is it? Because I want to see if it has an effect in this realm, because it'll be useful. I'm gonna cast reverse gravity.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't make them fall upwards.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Right. Deimos takes out a bouncy rubber ball, okay?
Mhm.
I chuck it against the ground as it bounces.
It does not. It splats on the ground.
Okay, classic. So, guys, if we find demons and we throw them against the ground, they will not bounce.
Great, you're some Farsight. Keep an eye out and head towards where he pointed.
Yeah. Do. Yeah, what's up? That's my name.
You know, this realm just issued a severe challenge against you. It just challenged you to bounce a demon off the ground.
Actually, it didn't, but I was gonna do it anyways.
This is the realm of falling. There's no vertical movement allowed, the opposite direction, except for the lift. The lift can go up. So James, you literally can't even jump.
That's what you.
Horizontal movement
What?
only.
Hear me out. What happens if I move the entire plane like a couple feet down, and I'm in the same place? I would just fall, right?
Yeah, you'd fall.
Okay, I'm just making sure when I move this plane, no one gets mad at me. It's just for science reasons, because you know I'm a scientist.
We can like move our arms around though, right? And lift
Yeah.
our feet off the ground. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're attached to the ground. You can't jump and lift your whole body up vertically.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I want to test something because this is important, Deimos. I'm gonna lift 1 foot off the ground. Deimos can try to pick me up. Deimos, try to pick me up off the
I
ground.
pick him up.
You can pick him up.
I throw him.
Up or sideways?
At an angle.
But I thought we couldn't go vertical, so when he picks my other foot up off the ground, I'm no longer attached. We can do that though?
Yeah, because he's attached.
Oh,
And he's
What if I
down.
try to throw him at an angle like 1 inch up in the air?
No, he only goes horizontally.
okay. Then my next test is I'm going to stand on one leg and then try to jerk my other leg up.
Okay, you lift that, but your body drops down.
Okay, see what I was hoping for is that I wouldn't be able to lift my leg because that could be some interesting combat shenanigans. If you could force a demon to get a leg off the ground and not be able to put it back down, then he wouldn't be able to move. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go the direction we're supposed to go.
I tie a rope. I turn into Earth Elemental. I put Adis and Elwyn on my shoulders.
Can I
Risky.
find a walking stick?
There's no sticks here.
Run! Just run!
Oh, actually, no. Can I roll a perception check to see if there's a walking stick?
Okay.
Or a walking rock? Can I find a walking rock?
You want to find a rock in the shape of a stick?
Yeah.
You find no rock.
I'm a hiker, and I'm gonna run with you. I'm like, do.
Renly,
Deimos. Super
Renly,
great.
see if you can shapestone him a stone staff.
I pull out a long spike that's very high and vertical. Here you go.
Amos doesn't like weapons, so I'm just gonna use this stick that I found. I'm an adventurer. I'm an explorer, and the wilderness must be explored.
It's a stick the shape of a rock.
Yeah, so stick.
You guys,
I'm
you guys are
really
moving
strong.
along with Damelis pulling, and as you're looking around, you can see that the ground here is every once in a while there's piles of bodies, especially around the base of these mountains, and these bodies are not intact. They've shattered and broken apart all over the place. The sides of the rock themselves are covered in gore, as people creatures have fallen down and been torn apart, completely just gashed apart across the sides of these mountains. You continue for a while, heading in that direction. It's a good half-day trek, but eventually you see the large pulley systems and chains bound up around these big, in these big bundles that indicates a lift in operation there.
During our
sweet.
travel, I'm gonna use sending to send a message to douchebag, and I'm gonna say, "I'm coming for you."
Okay.
And if you don't want to make me wait, you can meet me at the lift, you jackass.
Okay. It goes off. You believe it made it to where it's supposed to go. All right. You get there, and there are devils here, creatures made of rock, creatures made of black iron, lots of different beings. They look at you, but you show them the invitation from Mephistopheles, and they all give you deference. The invitation is rite of passage, so it gains you access to one of the lifts. And as you pull up to the lift, Adis, you see that the lift operator is there waiting for you.
Oh dear God, it's gonna be the douchebag.
Definitely.
You look up there, and staring back at you, his hand on the controls of the lift is Zogdras. There's a very keen look in his eye. He says, he grins a bit, and he says, "Well now, it seems that fate has played a cruel joke upon us all."
That it would seem. I kind of laugh because this is just hilarious.
Wait, your arch nemesis is an elevator boy?
Apparently.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Wait, do you want that job?
He says, "I took a job. That was a good opportunity for me, but don't be so haughty." He says, "I will get my vengeance, because the next few realms that we'll be traveling to, I will enjoy watching you suffer."
Or I could just kill you now and give your job to one of these guys.
He says, "You can also go get fucked."
Damon,
Hear me out this way.
Did I say that out loud? He says, I apologize. That's against company protocol. We're not supposed to be rude.
Oh, shit. Which company do you work for?
Is there a feedback form?
Yes, at the end of the lift there is a feedback form. I am new to this position, so I'd appreciate good feedback. So I apologize for the crude language.
Okay. Can I have your belt?
I'm not supposed to say get fucked. Even if I might want you to get fucked. I sincerely hope that you get fucked, but I'm not supposed to say such a thing. So that's crude.
You're
as get
saying
fucked.
a lot of talking, but I was asking a question of could I have your belt? Because I want to make it. No, hear me out in this one. Give me your belt, because if you give me your belt, I'm going to turn it into a cool thing for one of my friends.
He says, "But this is my belt.
Yeah,
what am I supposed to wear if I give you my belt?"
I don't know. That's a personal problem. But
are you going to pay me for this belt?
Yeah, how much does it cost?
A lot more than you have, bitch. Oh, I'm so
I,
sorry again.
I,
Please do not leave negative reviews for me. It was very unprofessional of
of
me to
course,
call you a bitch, even though you look like a bitch. And one might say
yes.
that in many ways you are indeed a, very bitch-like.
How, how tall is
I
he?
it is
How
very
tall are you?
inappropriate of me to call you a
Yes,
bitch, actually,
it would be.
regardless of how
It,
bitch-like you might be.
I agree, and I appreciate you saying it that way. But that's the best part about growing into your position. One day, you might make, you know, elevator, cleaner upper. And then after that, you become, like, I don't know, the guy who can, like, inspect the elevator. And then maybe you can make it to, like, lower bottom management. And you can become the shift lead of the elevator boys. And
Deimos.
I wouldn't want to mess it up for you.
I'm still
How
not
tall
giving
is
you my
this guy?
belt.
How tall are
Um,
you?
he's pretty tall. You come
De-
up to his knee.
Deimos.
Okay, Aegis, would you like
De-
to ride the elevator boy?
Deimos, I'm a little disappointed.
About
Because this
what?
is the first time I've ever seen someone call you a bitch like 10 times in a row and you just stand there and take it.
Aegis,
Allegedly,
Aegis, Aegis,
allegedly called a
Aegis,
bitch. I did not call him that.
look at him, look
I
at
pull,
him,
I pull out our
look at
little,
him.
I pull out our little
Okay, okay,
saxophone and I
Aegis,
play.
Aegis,
Oh,
I pull
hey,
Aegis to the
Deimos,
side. I
hey,
pull
hey,
Aegis to the
listen.
side and I sit him down. And I say, Aegis, first
Yes.
off, I respect you and you're one of my friends. But you have to understand, we do not make fun of the people with mental disability here. That man over there, when I point at him, has an issue with his mind and obviously his body. It would be rude for me to try to do this to him because he wouldn't know how to talk back. And he seems like his confidence can't get any lower. So it's time for us to be the bigger people and not make fun of this stupid looking guy. So
That
you
would
can
be
call
very
me a bitch.
appreciated because
Shh, shush, shush,
by
shush.
company policy,
The adults are talking. Okay? Here, I throw my water bottle. Go have fun play with this for a second. Okay, Aegis. As you can tell, I gave him a water bottle to make him feel good about himself. He doesn't know what it is. It's plastic and water, which will baffle his mind. Maybe we should let him play Elevator Boy. What do you say, Aegis?
he says, what
So,
is this? If this is this a flashlight? There's nothing squishy inside.
so what you're saying is we should take care of it after our trip?
I think we should turn him into our pet.
I mean, that would be a pretty cool punishment and good
What's
revenge.
his name again?
He
Zogdrass.
is the Lord of
I shall call him Zoggy.
He's the Lord of Pussy Bitches.
He says
Zoggy, Lord of Pussy Bitches.
he says speaking of pussy bitches. Again, it's against company policy for me to say anything detrimental for any of my passengers. So I will not be talking about the things that
Oh,
I very much
I pick him up
enjoyed
and put him on my
enjoyed
side.
make. No.
Little
He says,
Zoggy.
And I start rubbing his belly.
Oh,
he says,
Zoggy, stop doing that.
he says,
He's a
no,
good boy.
stop please,
Who's
stop
a
please,
good boy? Who's a good
stop.
boy, Zoggy?
He
Zoggy,
says
you
stop
like this right
please,
there. Oh, good
and
boy. Oh,
he
Zoggy.
says Deimos, he says stop please, and he says unhand me,
I'm
unhand
sorry.
me.
Oh,
He
this
says
guy's weak as shit.
we are professionals here, and like I was saying, it is against company policy for me to be saying anything detrimental of my passengers. So I will not be speaking of the many decades in which I had Aegis in contract to me, doing things like clip my toenails and wipe my tail down and clean off my patio and do all these menial tasks and be
Holy
quite
shit.
pathetic in the process. I would never say that he was a really lazy little bitchy servant, but because I'm not allowed to.
Who is it? It is. You're like the guy who runs Google. You like were
I
poor as
used
shit, but now you
Hey,
could buy this guy. Holy, Edith, should we
hold on.
buy this guy?
Let me say something. In response, I'll say, and since you won't be talking about that, I won't be talking about how I used you for over a century so that I could get close to your boss and kill his ass.
it might be why I was demoted and put down here and have to work for an elevator company now, but let's bygones be bygones, shall we? I would love it if we could just put this behind us.
Yes.
How do we get down? Like, what's? Do you press this button?
Oh, I'm the only licensed elevator operator here, madam. I implore you. You do not want to operate these controls. You are not trained or certified.
Oh, then do you want to maybe use the control?
I would be happy to. Have my customers requested that we embark on our journey?
Yes, yes.
Amos,
Okay.
Yeah.
roll a persuasion check.
And who?
Me,
For what?
to not kill his ass right now.
Oh shit. Okay, hear me out on this one, Adis. Hear me out on this one, Adis. Do it.
Give advantage because we're friends.
Wait, okay. Let me do it again. Do it. Yeah. Okay. Don't. Okay, first off,
He said,
it bust out one of his kneecaps or something. I don't fucking know.
he
We
said,
can
I'm
do
not
it
going to
again.
speak about how Adis was this little whiny, grubby little worm, and I used to have my little hellhounds play with him. He doubled as a slave and also as a ragdoll chew toy. It was quite fun,
Because
multi-purposed.
if you
I can't speak
because
of that though because it's against
and
company
I can't
policy.
and I can't speak about how you were so instrumental in me destroying a Lord of Hell. I much appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, well, he says,
So,
we've all
friends,
gone down our own journeys. Of course, let's bygones be bygones.
Of course. Come on, Soggy. Push the buttons. Let's go down. Give me your belt.
My belt stays on my body.
Soggy.
My body,
Shh.
my
I said
body, my
push the.
choice.
I
My
said
body,
nothing
my
about your
choice.
belt. I said
Keep
nothing
keep
about
your
your belt. Just push the button.
keep
But,
your
like, if the
wonderful.
belt
He
if
says.
the button happens, the bell house falls off. That what just happens.
He says. He says. Keep your. Let's see here. I'm looking for politically correct words. Non. He says.
Yeah.
Non-perverted.
Okay.
Uh. Intelligent.
Uh-huh.
Non-stupid faced.
Okay. Yes.
Non-grubby hands off of away from me if you would
Yes.
be so
I
kind,
will
sir.
definitely do that. Now
For you're
push the
certainly
button.
all of those things.
Yes, I of course.
I'm holding this open book that's just a random book, and I'm like looking like I'm reading. I'm like, according to the regulations, company regulations, you're not allowed to say the word pervert or perverted.
I said non-perverted. That's what I said.
But you still said the word perverted, though.
No. It does
You
not
can't.
quite work that
You
way.
can't
If
put
I were to call him, I did not call him perverted. I mean, I could say, even
Wait,
though he gives
what did you say?
all
Did
the
you call
appearances
me
of looking
perverted?
pervert, he's quite
I
he's
jump
quite
up and I grab his
non-perverted.
beard and I pull him down. And I say, I draw the line at you calling me perverted. Just 'cause I ride around in my best friends. He rides around in my pants. And
He
I
says,
pretty much
"I'll
am
have you know,
naked
sir,
most of the time.
unhand me.
Yes.
Like a
This is the
pamphlet.
second. This is the second time you've placed your hands upon my person. Upon the third strike, I'm allowed to defend myself per company policy."
Okay,
Basically the
you're
fourth
right.
strike.
Okay,
I
let's just
apologize
push the button.
for
I-
my companion,
Yes.
and I provide you a pamphlet in apology. And it is
Yes.
one of Demos's exercise pamphlets.
Yes,
And
I give him.
Okay, so
with his eyes.
he takes the pamphlet and he flips it open and he starts looking at it. He goes, "Oh. Hmm." He's flipping through them all. He's reading it, and you see him scrutinizing every page. He goes, "Oh, that's interesting." He says, "Oh, that's a new one." He flips around. And he says, "Oh, so rudimentary." He says, He looks at you. He says, "Come now." He says, "It's like that's rather pathetic." And he flips another page.
Yes, very
He goes,
good.
"Oh." Yes, well, sir, and he hands them back to you. Says, "Thank you for sharing your resume with me. I'm happy to know that my initial assessment of you was rather correct. Anyway, shall we be going?"
Yes, let's go down.
He
There's
says,
nothing
"Very
bad that
well.
could happen down there.
Now,
Like we
now
can
we,
aid
he
us.
says, stand back. I'm about to operate the lift controls, and remember, I'm the only one smart enough, certified enough, and strong enough to operate this. So please step back, watch yourselves. You do not want to get hurt." He says,
Renly, are we still connected with the telepathic bond?
Oh yeah, always.
I will remind Deimos, hey Deimos, I'm cool with this for the way back, but we still have to deal with him for Lady Ambrosia.
It is. I'm stealing his belt, and we're gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
Sounds good to me.
He says, "Well, this is extremely complicated, so please, please, he says, be careful. This next sequence is very, very crucial."
I'm
He
recording
reaches
it.
out to the
Sorry.
control panel.
I'm recording it.
He reaches out to the control panel, and he presses the down button. Okay.
Oh shit!
And the lift begins to descend.
Damn.
All right.
That was actually pretty impressive.
Now, Midas, I pull up the thing and I play it back in 1/4 speed to see if maybe
Uh-huh.
he was quick pushing anywhere else on the console.
No, he pushed the down button.
Okay.
This Deimos is actually baffled. This is pretty intelligent. I'm not forklift certified, or elevator certified for that matter.
He says, next step, he says, he says, next step is, as I recall, you have an acquaintance down in the next level of hell, the next circle, and it's one of my personal favorites. I enjoy watching customers, well, it's not, he says, struggle would be too scary of a word, but, and too simple of a word. It's like,
Zogdress, let me
yes.
stop you. You're not allowed to tell us about the floors below until we're there.
Oh,
You don't
no,
wanna
I
get in
can,
trouble,
I just, my personal opinion. And also, I know you have a friend down there. Oh, I'm waiting for the surprise.
Wait, I have a friend down there? Or we have a friend down there?
You're all do.
Okay. In the telepathic bond, who the fuck else do we know in hell?
The real Pepin? I don't. This is my first rodeo.
Wait,
Okay.
Ooh,
So,
Yeah, who else
you
do
guys
we know in
descend.
hell, David?
You guys descend, into the next realm of hell, which is the realm of Maladomini.
Bless you. Oh, that's madness. Okay.
Okay, and as you descend slowly into this new realm, you see a single being standing at the top of a like a pyramid, right, watching you. It's featureless face focused on you. Okay,
Who the
and
hell
this is where we
that?
will leave off for tonight.
Oh, I know that person.
A bit creepy.
Who is it?
It's ugly, not good-looking girl.
From where?
No, I'm just joking. I have no fucking idea.
Is this supposed to be the person
Well,
we know, or is that the Lord? Probably.
She is the Duchess of this plane. You
So that's
encountered her
probably not-
once in hell.
Oh, she's the one who
she
did
was-
my mouth shut. That janky bitch. I'm gonna beat her ass.
Ooh.
Oh, so I
Yep.
haven't. So I haven't met her then. That would have been.
You would have been. No, it was in their adventure in hell. Was that before you were joined?
I joined at the end.
You were.
He joined at the very end. Yeah.
Yeah, I joined at the very
Okay.
end.
He
Alright.
got in like 2 sessions after this part.
Okay. Yeah. So Elwyn and Deimos would have known.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we'll catch you guys next week.
Oh yeah. Thanks for running, bro. Super
Deimos?
sweet.
Totally.
Why are
There's
all
only a
your
couple layers
encounters-
left.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Why are
What'd you say?
Deimos' encounters with women like super freaky?
Deimos' encounters with everybody are always stupid.
No, not stupid.
I feel like Deimos' character is like neutral, chaotic. Like I feel like there should be like a really far fetched chaotic. Like
There's
it makes
chaotic,
I
and then
I
there's
don't
Deimos chaotic.
No,
Yeah.
I think Deimos' character is like the poster child for chaotic neutral. The concept of good and evil just doesn't exist for him.
It's not even neutral. It's just chaotic.
if you don't have a plan, you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
Wing it.
Night night, guys.
All right, see ya.
Take care,
I'm
guys.
gonna go play some World of Warcraft. So you gotta start playing World of Warcraft again.
Oh, I'm playing a lot. You want to play together?
Oh shit, you playing? I like literally just
Oh, yeah, I play.
re-downloaded it, and I just got a guy up to whatever the max level is.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
hey.
Yeah, here. Let me message you.
Do you guys like